Let's get ready to rumble! In Pokémon Colosseum Randomizer, I really needed to get that out. Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well today. Come on, let's bring it on. Heck yeah, Nellen, you got the energy, so I mean, I guess fair enough for me saying get ready to rumble. I'm pretty sure Zoo would say the same thing. Her, Pepperas, and Snowrun. Which is perfect, because both Ham and Ice Cube, which we're gonna send out now, have fire moves. I was gonna say ice moves as well, which they both actually have ice moves. In fact, they also have water moves, which is like, okay, like what's actually happening here? And you can use it against the snow runs, I don't know which one, and heat wave, because if it doesn't one shot, it should at least be taken care of with heat wave. One shot. Good job, Ham, taking care of that snow run. Goodbye, you adorable little snow run, shivering little thing. It's so cute. Oh, a Noctowl as well. I wonder how much damage it will do. And one-shotted to Paraz. Good job, Ice Cube. Good job, Ham. Both of you so far have one-shotted all the Pokemon. That did not do a lot of damage, which is good to know. We will avoid using Heat Wave, and both of them will then use Ice Beam. Because if one doesn't take it down, the other will for sure. And if it doesn't quite, it could freeze too. Perfect. So an Ice Cube will take it off because, I'll finish it off, take it off. Because it's not like we're using fire, because if you use fire then it will defrost, but finishing off with ice, because obviously it can't avoid it, and Ice Cube also didn't miss. But thanks for the fight, Riley or Neon. The return running ready for us. Hey, I think you did pretty good. You didn't know what to be ready for. You beating me is unthinkable, impossible, and unwritten down. Unreal. I mean, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Athlete Lord, but we've already defeated you once. You, Eurydice, Ferret, and the other two Pokemon I believe that you have. So yeah, I really wish that using while doing refights, that the trainers would actually remember that we fought them before. But I guess why not? And I don't know why I'm debating which one to use it against. Because ice is not going to do a lot of damage against Registeel. Because it is ice. Sorry for a lot. I don't know if that picked up, but Dahlia hopped up on something and she just kind of slid down. She was trying to hop on top of a bunch of cushions, but there is one of those cases of pencil. Wow, one shot? I did not expect it to one shot that there, so good job, Ice Cube. But she hopped on top of that instead and she said pew down. I was like, okay, hello. And frustration goes could be terrifying. Thankfully it was not terrifying. It looked like it was shooting some kind of a pin missile or something like that. But we're gonna continue with the Fire Punch and Ice Beam combo because it seems to be doing well so far. And for all we know, just could get a burn, which it didn't, unfortunately. And of course, it flew up and ended up avoiding the attack. It's too bad Ice Cube was just barely outsped there. And yes, so far until anything really changes, we're just gonna keep Ham and Ice Cube up. Because they seem to be a pretty good pair together. Ooh, a lot of experience points from Registeel. Not so much for our Regice there. Adorable Loudrin. I forgot you had a Loudrin. Oh my goodness, okay, you almost got one shot there, so maybe I will switch Ham out to use another Pokemon just in case this doesn't survive, which it did. Okay, now I'm not gonna worry about it. Goodbye, Pidgeot. I'm sorry you couldn't outspeed or avoid the Ice Beam there at last. And I know it's not a fighting type move, but I feel like using that, and then you can use Octusa because you know what, why not? I also love how the whole evolution scene for Loudrin, I think Whismer And I forgot what it evolves into. Okay, probably gonna target Ham because Ham is slow. Yeah, I figured so. I'm sorry, Ham. I'm so sorry. I probably should have switched you out, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna switch Poppy out then, because Poppy has a fighting type move. So we'll avenge you, okay? Plus it has Sandstorm, so it's gonna have some chip damage. And for whatever reason, it ends up surviving both attacks. But anyways, I love how it's just music theme. So I'm pretty sure Whismer has something, and then Loudron obviously has speaker horns, and then I'm pretty sure it's Loud something for his evolution as well. And Cross Chop. And Mist. Okay, I'd be like, bro, we missed again? Like, hello? But no, thankfully it wouldn't. It didn't. Goodbye, Loudron, you adorable tiny little thing. It is so cute. I absolutely love Loudron. I forgot how much like Gen 2 Pokemon, Gen 3 Pokemon I love. My illusion is illogical. It's words are hard. You did your best, dude. What have you here? You're quite an interesting battle to come down here. I mean, okay, Grons, again, we fought you again, so I don't know why you think that's so interesting. But I mean, maybe that is why he's saying that, because he fought on once and he remembers us? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I guess our party is just gonna keep happening. Crap Hammer you. You know what, I'm just gonna Ice Beam you, because I want to know how much damage it will do against a Nincada. So now that Nincadas are obviously bug type, it's not grass type as far as I know, so it's not going to be super effective as far as I know. I'd be kind of surprised if bug was at some point weak against ice. But mind you, it would also make sense. Okay, it's super effective, so it either is grass type or bug then is weak against ice. I'm not complaining either way, because this Graveler, again, is just weak against both ice and water. And one of them's definitely outspeeding the other. And goodbye, Graveler. That was a full party wipe with no chip damage against us. Good job, Ham, and good job, Ice Cube. Bow bow! Ugh, I'm shocked that I lost. Dude.
You're challenging me. You don't know what you're up for. It's not like I've fought you once before and you stabbed my shadow Pokemon.
I mean, come on. Like, Gonzap remembered that we got his shadow Pokemon. Why can't you remember that, dude? I don't remember which one the Pokemon would have been replaced by. But oh my goodness, adorable little Quagsire and Executor. Executor, apparently. I don't know if that was actually super effective, but it still did a good amount of damage, so I think I'm just gonna keep with the attacks and just gonna keep Ice Cube and Ham out. Unless one of them gets KO'd, of course, and I have no choice but to switch. Because there's no single battles unless you specifically select... Hello, Dahlia! Unless you specifically have no party there. Okay... I don't know what would be better, Ice Beam or Heat Wave. I know it's not Ice type. No, it's Dark type. Cotton Spore, for whatever reason I thought Absol was the one that was floating up in the air. But ooh, okay, you're making my Pokemon eat me. I see you there. Or maybe not. Cotton Spore does that. Doesn't Cotton Spore normally put your Pokemon to sleep? It looks like it would be one of those moves. I'm not going to think about it. Goodbye, Absol, either way. An adorable little fluffy pod. The dog thing? I don't really know what Absol was supposed to be. But come on, bring it on, Quagsire. You and your bounce. Super effective? That actually did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Ooh, no, actually, I'm gonna use Fire Punch against you, Jinx. Gorgeous. And use Ice Beam because I want to know how much damage it will do against it. Oh, I did not expect you to know Sunny Day. Then again, it is a randomizer. Also, I think this is the only Jinx that we've actually seen in Deceit. I think Jinx replaced the Shadow Pokemon that we caught, which I don't remember what he had. But goodbye, Quagsire. Good job, Ham, and good job, Ice Cube, just being a beast against these. Haha, you can't down anything. And goodbye, you gorgeous Jinx. I love how she just spun there. And a face there. I don't know why I find it so funny. Reminds me a little bit of like the Soy Boy memes. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on using what we've been using because should be good either way. Ice Cube just barely outspeeds him with just a tiny bit of stat change. That's impressive how close Ice Cube and Ham's speed are together. But dude, I'm sorry, D King. You forgot that I fought you. You didn't know what you were up for. Okay, dude? Sorry to burst your bubble, man. Now what do you gotta say for yourself now? You and your whipped it?
I see. You are skilled.
Thanks, buddy. And with that is the Deep Colosseum out of the way, which means it's all of the Colosseums out of the way. But not quite the end of the episode. So I would like to refight Willie and Cail. Me thinks that we should start by refighting Willie because it's been longer since we fought him than Cail. Hey, it's you. I was hoping to see you again. You see, I was itching for another battle with you. It's driving me wonkers. By driving, I mean driving me wonkers. Alright, let's see battle. I'm not losing this time. Okay, bring it on, Willie. Let's get ready to rumble. Heck yeah, Willie. That's what I'm talking about, man. You and your pink hair. I absolutely love how he's rocking the pink hair. So cute and Azuro. I mean, Boca. I love it when the post-game enemies. By enemies, I mean NPCs. He's not an enemy. End up heavily very early on Pokemon. And I switched to Poppy and Rob because though I still want to give everybody love, which means when we go and fight Cail again, it will be Man and Dio up front. I would also like to know if we can refight the runner that's in front of, or I guess, but it's at the entrance. Sorry, my brain low-key malfunction there. Is at the entrance of Mount Battle. Now that is a pretty smart setup, but I don't plan on switching my Pokemon here because I don't want to get pelted by this. Oh, Dark type, yeah, we'll take that. And I'll use Ice Beam against the Azuro. I kind of expected Willie to have a little bit more tougher Pokemon there that survived there. Azuro. Good job surviving that, but unfortunately the Larvitar did not. I always thought it was Larvitar, not Larvitar. Don't know why my brain sometimes just deletes certain letters of it. I mean, okay, Zerl. You do you, sweetheart. I'm just terribly sorry. I don't know why. I guess we'll use, like, you know what? If my Pokemon are gonna go down, I'm gonna take them down. Something like that.
Not failed
Yet again. I would say it's fine, Willie. You did your best, okay? Not like you expected this. But yeah, you really are seriously tough. I can't keep up. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so before going to Cail, let's just see if we can refight her. No, we can't. I know at some point we can. That, or I already refought her off camera or something like that. I don't know. Either way... oh! I didn't know we can't refight you, so I guess... okay, never mind, we can. I was like... dude, I know you gave us the details, but I'm also wanting to fight you. So I'd be kind of surprised if he didn't want to refight us, also considering he wants to refight us every time we encounter him previously. and still level 40. I thought that maybe he would also be a little bit higher level, but I ain't complaining. And Tangela and Registeel. Oh, Tangela is actually one of my first few shiny Pokemon I've actually gotten. My very first shiny Pokemon I've ever got was a Kricketune, and I named it Bob. And I can't tell you the amount of joy that I got when I got the shiny in Registeel, in Arceus. But goodbye, Registeel. I'm sorry that Cail didn't level up your Pokemon. Like, dude, why do you have level 40 Pokemon? I'm pretty sure it was higher level when you first fought you to get the information for the kids grid, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. We're just gonna continue with what we got. And I really don't think it matters that much. Also, the fact that Dio flinched, really, it just stalled more than anything. Goodbye, Tangela. Though it doesn't really matter, I should probably use it against Blossom. Is it pretty sure Blossom is still poison type? I could be wrong about that. I know that, I think Breloom? The other like, third evolution that you would use without using the Sunstone is poison type for sure. Blossom, you are absolutely adorable. I remember really wanting to have a Blossom when I was playing Emerald. Okay, no, it just still works out for us. Because this thing, unless it avoids, should still get one-shotted, or at least pretty close to. The thing is also technically flying. That or it's dark type. I know it's a dual type for sure. And also I find it kinda cool how the typings actually change. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's flying type, but goodbye Ninjask. I'm sorry Cail, it ended up being a really fast fight for you, buddy. I was hoping that you would be one of the few trainers that are actually over level 40.
I couldn't do it again.
I mean, you did your best, man. You did your best. And I don't know if I will actually be able to learn how tough you are battling. It's a full body experience. I mean, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Now I want to know if we can fight the bodybuilder in front of this Colosseum. Because I don't remember if we actually ended up fighting him or not. But we'll see. So if not, then if so, it will be the last battle. If not, then no. A battle today will bring good luck, she said. What, to my opponent? I'm sorry, buddy. You did your best, though.
It's so scary.
Take a look down there. It feels like he's going to suck you right in. Actually, this crevice leads to a town called the Under. Nowadays, almost no one comes and goes on the Under, though. I'm sorry to tell you this, buddy, but a lot of people do. Don't ask why I know, okay? I mean, you probably do want to know, and it's not that important, though, anymore. But yeah, anyways. With that, then, we shall leave it here. I did not expect it to be such a quick episode, and I know what? I ain't complaining. It's just, we ended up having the best team in front. And this then also concludes the series, unless you guys want to watch Mount Battle. Let me know if you do, just that I can come back and do that. But I think thinking this is just going to be the last one. I just wanted to quickly refight all the Colosseums again. And that's what we did. That was my main goal. And now the next series that we are going to do is going to be Pokemon XD. So, with that, we shall leave it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please high-five that like button, explode the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.